Hey, everybody, it's time for another daily drop here on TarHeelIllustrated.com. I'm recording this Monday night after North Carolina's 16-point win over Radford in the season opener here at the Smith Center. Running this couple days later. We got so much football and basketball stuff for you guys. So we're running this thing on Thursday, and the topic is shooters and sometimes shot makers. Basically, one of the things I wanted to see the most out of the Tar Heels in the opener was how many catch and shoot threes they would get on the perimeter. And this is because when I talked to Cormac Ryan and Harrison Ingram in early October, I asked them both, I said, and you, those of you who watch a lot of our videos know this, you've already heard me bring this up, but I'll do it again for the sake of discussion, and also maybe some have not heard this. They both said that they'll be catch and shoot guys on the perimeter this year, as opposed to dribble and shoot guys, which was so often the case for Ingram at Stanford and for Ryan at Notre Dame. And there's an enormous difference. If you play basketball, especially at a decent level, you'll understand there's an enormous difference between being a catch and shoot guy and having a dribble and shoot. When you're dribbling, that usually means A, you're not comfortable, and mostly it's because there's defensive pressure. You're trying to elude defensive. You're trying to get into a better spot, whatever it is, right? If you catch and shoot, it means you've got room as soon as you get the ball to get the shot off. Especially if you've got a quick release, it's even better. And they've got some quick release guys. So I thought tonight, one of the things that was going to be most interesting was when they got catch and shoot threes, how often they got catch and shoot threes, and what they did with their catch and shoot threes. Although the makes weren't as important to me as the looks, because the looks are going to fall eventually. This is going to be a pretty good three-point shooting team. They were 7 for 20 tonight, but they hit their first 5, and they were all catch and shoot threes. I outlined it in the 5 takeaways from the game. And they ended up, I don't know the exact number, but of the 23s they attempted, I think 13 were catch and shoot threes. That's a good number. That's a good number. There were not many last year on that team. A lot of dribble and three. Caleb, dribble and three. RJ had a lot of situations where he had to dribble and shoot a three because things bogged down. Now, they're going to get a lot of catch and shoot threes because they can use a lot of the court. And because they have so many guys who can make shots and do things with the ball, they have to be guarded. So their guy is going to play off some because you have to play volume man defense. And then they go into Armando, and he's willing to kick it out. When Jalen Washington's in the post, he's willing to kick it out. When Jalen Withers is down there at even at the post, or perhaps at a big 4, or Zayden High's on the court, they're going to be willing to kick it out because they know shooter's going to be there. When the ball moves, the defense moves, and that's how you find catch and shoot guys. And that's what I loved about tonight. The first 3 of the night was Paxson Wodrick catch and shoot 3. And then Ingram got a catch and shoot 3. It's a beautiful release. A lot of people were wondering about what kind of perimeter shooter he would be here, because he was 31.9% at Stanford last year. I watched a ton of Stanford games, and so many of those, like he said, were off the dribble, and they didn't look comfortable, looked a little forced at times, late in shot clock situations, just like a lot of RJ's last year. So he was at 31.9. So if his starting point's 31.9, and this year he's getting a lot more threes that are catch and shoot shots instead of off the dribble, it's going to elevate. And if he's at the 36, 37% mark from 3, that's going to be huge for this team. He could be higher. I don't know. It's got a pretty release. I was watching him a lot during warmups, and there's a nice release. Who knows what he's going to shoot in the perimeter, but I'm guessing 36, 37% is probably going to be the low end of what he'll eventually shoot. Cormac Ryan's a guy that shot 34.5% last year at Notre Dame, and he was on the ball in the shot clock situations. He had to run an offense a lot of the time. He also played on a team in which 2 guys that were supposed to have really good years, Nate Laszewski and Dane Goodwin, did not have good years. They didn't score a lot, so there's a little more pressure on Cormac. He still shot 34.5%. He had a catch and shoot 3 in the first half too. Had a huge one over in front of Caroline's bench from the corner on a skip pass from Harrison Ingram from the other corner, and just nailed it and showed a lot of emotion and passion and fire after making that shot, which I think Carolina fans here in the Smith Center really appreciated. So I wanted to see the catch and shoot variety of this team, and I saw it. There were some dribble and shoot threes, which is fine. But RJ, by the way, had a catch and shoot three that went through as well. That's all good stuff. You're going to see more of it. And Armando having the kind of night he had, he could, if he's doing that against better competition, those shots are going to be there. And the driving lane's going to be there. And Elliot Cadeau driving and kicking out. Pax Wojcik can drive and kick out from the wing. Cormac Ryan can drive from the wing, kick out. Harrison Ingram is a very willing passer, as I just noted with that assist he got cross court to Cormac Ryan for that three. So it's good to have catch and shoot guys, but they have the kind of skill set collectively to create a lot of catch and shoot situations. I think that's going to be one of the strengths of this team moving forward, or it should be. It should be. And it's going to be something that I'm going to track every game. I'm going to enjoy tracking it every game because it's a really cool thing to watch. It's one of the prettier aspects of basketball when a team could move the ball and get open catch and shoot threes. I think it's a pretty part of the game. I thought we saw a lot of that tonight. 7 for 20 is not great, but it's not terrible. And I suspect that this team's going to certainly be an upgrade considerably from the perimeter last year. And the catch and shoot element of that is a big reason why. Let us know what you think about the catch and shoot ability of this team, the many different guys. I should throw Jalen Withers in there too. He was a pretty good 3-point shooter at Louisville last year. He could be a catch and shoot guy as well. So there's a lot of those dudes on this roster. Let us know what you think about that. Are you excited about the fact this club's going to get a lot of catch and shoot threes and the manner they'll go about getting them? Go ahead and click like on this video if you can't wait to see them have big 3-point shooting games. I think they're going to have on occasion. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Share the video with your Carolina Tar Heel friends. Let them know we're here and hit the notification bell so you get updates every time we upload. And guys, it's football and basketball right now with recruiting going. It's just had sign day for basketball, got sign day coming up not too long for football. You want to be on our channel and you really want to be on our site, TarHeelIllustrated.com, which is just $8.33 a month. You can be a Tar Heel insider too. I'm AJ. Thanks for stopping by.